just when you think you have your monthly bills under control, everything's just fine, along comes another rate cable bill hike.
Many of you, of course, wondering, why does this happen and what can you do about it? Well, consumer reporter John Matarese is always on your side. And tonight he's getting answers for you and helping you lower that bill. John?
Well, Craig and Tanya, if you have cable with internet, you are probably giving them more than $100 a month of your hard-earned money, and it goes up every year. You're not getting that kind of pay raise, are you? So we went to Time Warner Cable and local regulators to find out what's going on and what customers can do.
Is it super wide?
Another TV season, another cable rate increase.
It is getting higher at a very frustrating rate.
Angie Burris of Westchester is one of many people wondering if it's time to just cut the cord.
Yeah, we've actually talked about getting rid of all of it since it's getting that high.
Cable bills have been rising 6% a year, twice the inflation rate, according to the FCC. Wilma Wood is furious.
And it had increased considerably.
Her cable and internet package just jumped from $147 to $187 a month here at her Mason home.
That was kind of a big jump for me.
So she called and learned her promotional deal had expired again.
And I think the fact that I have to negotiate what I pay once a year is just harassment of customers.
Now, we were hoping to sit down with Time Warner Cable and ask them the questions that you want to know, such as why rates keep going up and why you have to fight every year when your contract is up. Unfortunately, the company did not want to do an interview with Not on Your Side.
Spokesman Michael Hogan would only give us a statement blaming soaring fees for sports channels and other programming. But he said customers can choose a different package of services if their needs or budget has changed. We're happy to work with customers to determine what's best for them. So Not on Your Side then went to Cincinnati's Intercommunity Cable Regulatory Commission. But get this, under a recent Ohio law, the commission can no longer fight rate hikes because cable is no longer considered a monopoly.
You've got satellite providers, and here in Cincinnati, we've got Cincinnati Bell. There is competition in our area, so there is no rate regulation.
Unfortunately, Cincinnati Bell's Optics is available in less than half of tri-state homes, according to the company. So our On Your Side advice, call and ask for the best promo deal available. Take their home phone if it lowers your costs. That's what Wilma Wood did to lower her bill, and she's never even used the phone.
It's been in a box in my storage room for 1 year.
Finally, make providers compete for your business. If Cincinnati Bell Optics is in your neighborhood, you have a lot more leverage. If not, check with DirecTV and Dish Network and consider downgrading to just internet around $30 a month. Then watch Not on Your Side with an old-fashioned antenna. Brad Stapleton says don't simply do nothing.
The price goes up, it's time to go back to them and say, why am I paying this much now?
Forbes magazine says many people are too busy to call, and guess what they do? They just pay the higher rate. But hardworking families like yours should not have to constantly find ways to cut corners just to get by. So make the call. And if you don't get satisfaction, ask to be escalated to what's called the retention department. That way you don't waste your money. Craig and Tanya.
All right.